Do you have any examples recently for Skool for like getting to 100,000 MRR? Like some simple realization you had, like why don't we rebrand the Max Premium to Skool Masterclass, or why don't we start doing webinars, or why don't we also have conversations with people in DMs and not only selling calls, or like what was the
Yeah.
most meaningful thing that came up to you that resulted in the best results so far?
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that we've done, like rebranding it, creating Start Here courses and webinars and all of that. But literally one of the biggest things was I went to the first Skool games and Hormozi was like, yeah, do sales calls, do onboarding calls. I was like, hmm. And then I also had two other guys before I went there told me, hey, you should do that. I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. And then Hormozi said it. I was like, okay, let's try it out. But I was like, I don't want to do the calls myself because I've been doing enough sales calls and I don't want to have a full calendar to sit there. So, right. And then I found guys who wanted to do it and we implemented it and we doubled our sales. And now,
Yeah.
last time I checked, it was like 56% of our sales is coming from that thing. Yeah. So that was a huge thing. I would say that was the biggest thing in terms of generating money. And it also goes back to you don't have to do things that you don't enjoy. You can always find other people who want to do them. Yeah. Yeah.
So true. And I've seen recently also you started webinars, right? I think in the leaderboard you added, I think, 7,000 in the last 24 hours. Is it mainly from these webinar pushes?
I think also that leaderboard is a little bit skewed. So
Okay.
it's probably it's showing a little bit more than we did, but then at the same time the total revenue is a bit lower than we actually make. So I guess it, right? But yeah, what we've started doing the webinars as well. Just very simple. Get people to register, do a presentation, and give value, and then have an offer at the end. It's working okay. We had like we're getting between like 13 to 20 sales. It's nothing massive, but it's still nice. Adding extra 20 sales in a day from an hour webinar,
Yeah,
it's cool, right?
it's very
So
cool.
yeah,
It's very cool. I'm very confident you are going to be number one in Skool soon, in the all-time leaderboard. Maybe of course someone comes, as you say, people always come and like you know, they grow, but it's a fun, it's a competition. But yeah, you are really growing fast, and I think it's so cool for people to see that like when we are talking about this, this is not just theory. This is working. Like the things, the paradigm, the patterns of us that Max is using is proven to get him results. Like go to Skool, go to all-time leaderboard, see the results, right? And go and look what he's doing. It's all mainly simple stuff, or a lot of simple things put together. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's simple. And if you actually go back to that foundation, so can I make my free community available? Can I get leads organically and paid? Okay, how much will it cost me? Am I profitable? Why I'm not doing calls? Can I make the calls better? Can I hire someone to do the calls for me so I can spend that time doing something more high leverage that I like doing, right? Can I also close people in the DMs that don't want to jump on a call? Am I making re-offers? So someone that booked calls with us but didn't buy, am I targeting all of the people and then after a week saying, hey, we have this extra bonus if you sign up now? Am I, when people join, do we onboard them? Do we try to, like as you recently started, some incentives, bonuses to unlock in your paid community that so if someone engages more, they get bonuses and there's a competition and there's unlocks. Like all of these things, it takes work, but it's all kind of simple. So this is proven to work. Like for people watching this, there is not one secret that you don't know, right? It's all the foundations. If you go back to them, if you study people that are successful, and if you do that
yeah,
consistently, it will take time, but you will grow as well.
yeah. And again, like where we started the conversation, right? I think the biggest lesson, because this can become very overwhelming for people. And I remember when I started out and I saw what people were doing, I thought
Yeah.
it was the funnels and the webinars and the all of this stuff that kind of made it work. But really what makes a business work is literally the foundation. Like what do you have something to sell that people want? If you just figure that out by doing what we said in the beginning, right? Looking at competitors and copy their essence of what they're selling, like what is it that they're promoting that people want? If you're just starting out and you're listening to this podcast, just figure that out. Just get that. Forget all of the funnels and the strategies and all that crazy stuff. Just figure that out. And then you just start with what you have. And then you test one thing. Maybe I should do this. And then you start selling some more. And then over time, you will figure out out how to make it bigger. But it only gets bigger if you have something to sell that people want. So just focus on nothing else. Just try to figure out that and then take one step at a time.
Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.